So again, good afternoon everyone. Good afternoon class. So this would be our week 3 for this quarter 2, which is all about on how to derive inductively the relations among chords, arcs, central angles, and inscribed angles. So based on our title on this topic, do you have any idea what would be our lesson for this afternoon? Anyone here in the class? Yes, Biel?
Circles po.
Okay, so basically and absolutely, our discussion will undergo or will just about circles. So, meron naman na tayong mga idea dyan sa mga arcs and chords and everything na yan, but we will still have our refreshments or review before we proceed on our main topic. So, let's just have a review on this part. Have you nakikita ba? Have you seen my presentation? Do you see my
Yes, ma'am.
presentation? Okay, good. So for our let us review, I will call someone here in our Jamboard, in our stream. Can you please give me at least one radius given this sample, given this circle? Sige, anyone here? Open your mic if you want to answer. Nakalabas kasi ako sa stream nyo eh. Ano ba yung radius? Hindi na naalala? Okay, thank you for the help. Janwell. So, radius, one example of the radius is this A and B. So, I will just put red marks on the answer of Janwell. Thank you so much, Janwell. How about, syempre of course, meron pang mga iba, but let's just have a review on this kasi meron pa naman tayong deeper discussion on this part. How about the diameter? Who can help me to check where is the diameter here in this given picture? Lahat kayo, pwede kayong mag-edit dito sa ating Jamboard kasi you were all editor of this Jamboard. Yes, I saw Angel. Okay. So I saw the answer of Angel. Ang diameter na tinutukoy niya is from letter D and to C. Okay, good. How about chord? Ayan na, nagkalituhan na. So, for the chord, semicircle, minor arc, major arc, central angles, inscribed angles. Let's just watch this video first. So, also I will share the link on our comment box so that you can still watch this after our streaming. So this is the basics of circles. Let's talk about circles. Okay, all points in this circle is equidistant to this given point, which is the center. Okay? From the center to any edge of the circle is called radius. Okay, from the end to end of the circle that touches the central point, it is called the diameter. To radius plus radius is equal to the diameter. Next is about the chords. Okay, so you have the edges of the circle from any point of the circle to any point of the circle that does not pass through the center of the circle is called the chords. How about the diameter? Ma'am, yung diameter po ba chord din po siya? Yes, it is also chord, but it is called as special chord. Okay, so it is also called as the longest chord. Next, two radius and one arc is called the sector. It is bounded by two radii and the green arc. So that green cuff is called arc. So we can call that arc ACB. Yes, we are not talking about the line segment. So we have chord AB and C as your arc. So this is the minor segment, the smaller one. The big one is the major segment. Okay. Minor sector and major sector. Minor arc, this one, and this is the major arc. Okay, so let's try to figure it out. So for our chord, the possible chord would be what? Anyone here? Help me. Sino pa dito nasa Jamboard natin? Okay, you can open your mic kung nahihirapan pong mag-edit sa ating Jamboard. Just give me the answer. Chord is the combination of an arc and a torari. Can you please name one chord given on this? Okay, ayan. Meron nang nagsasagot. Si Marco ba to? Opo, si Marco. Marco, wag yung ano yung gamitin mo. Sige, wag yung laser. Yung pen yung gamitin mo. Okay? Okay. B to C, C to E, and arc yeah. So that would be our chord. Next, for our semicircle, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm talking about the segment pala a while ago. So we have here B, E, and B, C, and E. How about the semicircle? Semicircle is just a half of a circle. So the half of a circle possibly would be B, D, and C. For our minor arc, any small arc, we can call that as minor arc. Ayan, sulat sila ng sulat dyan. Oh, ang saya-saya nila. Oh. Ayan. So we have here B, D, and if we are looking for the major arc of BD, it would be the reverse of it, such as B, E, C, and D. For the major arc, for the minor arc of C and D, the major arc would be B, D, E, and C. For the two central angle, it is the angle pointing or touching the central point. So we have here angle A, B, A, D, A, B, and angle D, A, C. And for the inscribed angle, it is the angle that touches the edge of the circle, such as E, C, D, and angle B, C, D. Okay, question with that. So let's have a review again. For the radius, it is from the point, it is from the central point to any edge of the circle. So this is, hey, what's that? Kindly control Z po kung sino po nag-iba nun. Pag hindi naman pinapasagot, wag nang galawin. Pag pinasagot, saka galawin. Okay. So, for the diameter, it is the combination of two radius or two radii that touches the central angle, a central point. Okay? We can also call it as a chord, as a chord. But it is a special chord because it touches the central point and it is the longest chord. And for the chord, it is the point from edge to edge of the circle. So we have your chord um, E and C, and chord B and C, and chord, special chord D and C. Ayan. EC, chord BC, and chord, special chord or the longest chord or the diameter DC. For our semicircle, it is the half of the circle. Yan po yung kalahati ng circle. For the minor arc, we are talking about small arc versus the larger arc or which is the major arc. So if we are looking for the minor arc DB, our major arc would be DECB. If we are looking for the minor arc BC, our major arc would be BDEC. When we are looking for the minor arc EC, the major arc would be EDBC. Got it? For the central angle, we are talking about the angle that touches the central point. So the angle that touches the central point is angle A, or we can call it angle DAB. And for the other angle, we can call it as angle DAC. For the two inscribed angle, it is the angle that touches the any end point of the circle. So dito, ano ba yung merong end point? So we have it here that touches the edge, and we have it here also. So the possible two inscribed angle is angle DCD or DCD or no one. Ayun, yun lang. So, yun po yung dalawa nating two inscribed angle. Meron po bang tanong doon? Open your mic kung wala na. Meron po bang question? Wala po ko naririnig. Hello? 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 May nagsasalita ba? Janwell, mag-talk ka nga. How about the others? Parinig lang kung meron ba akong naririnig, kung meron ba akong kung meron ba akong naririnig na sounds coming from my students. Angel, okay. Hans, okay. Open your mic and just say yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, got it. Thank you so much for that. So for our radius, we can rename it as radius DA or AC. So that's all. We already done with our review part. So we're done also watching this basics of circles. And now let us proceed. We only have 8 slides, so our lesson for this afternoon is very short. All you need to do is just cooperate and listen. So for our sum of a central angle, The sum of the measure of the central angle of the circle with no common interior points is always 360 degree. So our main formula here in answering the sum of the central angle would be M1 measurement of angle 1 plus the measurement of angle 2 plus the measurement of angle 3 plus the measurement of angle 4 is equal to 160. Even though how many angles you have on your presentation, even if it is 10 angles, 20 angles, always the sum is 360. So in this example, we have here 1, 2, 3 angles. So, given that angle 1 is 120 degrees, given that angle 2 is 125 degrees, given that angle 3 is 85 degrees, ayan, ba't naging percent? 85 degrees, let's just look for the value of angle 4. So, how was that? So all you need to do is just to add it up and then equate it to 360. So we have here 120 plus 120 degrees plus 125 degrees plus 85 degrees is equal plus measurement of angle 4 is equal to 360 degrees. And we are looking for the measurement of angle 4. 4 pala to. Measurement of angle 4. Ayan. Tsaka. Let's just erase it. Pwede naman pala. Ayan. Galing-galing talaga. So, the measurement of angle 4. So, just add it up. You will get 330 degrees plus measurement of angle 4 is equal to 360. To get the value of 360 of angle 4, all you need to do is just to transpose it. So you have your measurement of angle 4 is equal to 360. And the operation now would be minus kasi you do the transposition method. Therefore, the measurement of our angle 4 is 30 degrees. Question with that. Open your mic. None or meron? May student ba ako? Wala kasing sumasagot sa akin eh.
Ma'am, pwede po pa ulit. Nawala po kasi ako kanina, ma'am.
Okay, sure, Biel. Sure.
Thank
So,
you
nandito
po.
ka na ba, Biel? Nandito ka na?
Nandito
Proceed
na
na
po.
tayo? Okay.
Opo.
So, again, to get the sum of our central angle, the value of our degrees is always 360 degrees. So, our formula is to add all the given angle and equate it to 360. So, in this case, the angle is just divided into 4 measurements. So you have 120 degrees as your angle 1, 125 degrees as your angle 2, and 85 degrees as your angle 3. So you are looking for the value of your angle 4. So the process would be 120 plus 125 plus 85 plus angle 4 is equal to 360 because you are looking for the value of your angle 4. So we have here 330. Pag pinag-add mo po yung tatlo, ang sagot 330 plus the angle 4 is equal to 360. Using the transposition method, you have here the measurement of angle 4 is equal to 360 minus 330. Ma'am, bakit po naging minus? Kasi you overpass the equal sign, meaning you need to negate your given. So, naging 360 minus 330 degrees, the answer is now 30 degrees. Therefore, the measurement of angle 4 is 30 degrees. Question. Open
None,
your
ma'am.
mic.
Okay na po,
Okay.
ma'am. Thank you po.
Good. Thank you so much for that again. So let's now proceed with our um slide number 5. So I will just zoom it out. So for the degree measure of an arc, the degree measure of minor arc is the measure of the central angle which intercepts the arc. For our example number 1, we have here angle AOB. So this one, angle AOB would be your central angle and it intercepts is 0 or the O or the central angle at points AB. So the measure given this, the measure of arc AB is equal to the measure of angle AOB. So, ibig sabihin daw kung ano daw yung measurement nito ng angle AOB is also the measurement of arc AB. So, in this given, the value is 95 degrees. Okay. Hans, if angle AOB is 95 degrees, what is the measurement of arc AB?
95 din, ma'am.
Okay, good. So it is also 95 degrees. On our number 2 example, the degree measure of your major arc is equal to 360 minus the measure of your minor arc, which is this having the same endpoints. So if it, for our example, we have here 360 degrees as the total sum of our degree circle. And in this case, we are looking for the value of the major circle. So this is the minor circle, a minor arc, sorry. And this is the major arc. Now, what would be the value of our major arc, VL? VL?
Ano po, 265 po degrees.
265 degrees. Ma'am, sir, paano po nakuha yun? So, bukod sa nakita ni Biel yung 265 dito, all you need to do is just to minus 95 degrees doon sa 360 to get the major arc. So, it is equal to 265 degrees. Because the total sum of this circle is 360 and then the first given, our minor arc is 95 degrees. Therefore, our major arc would be 265 degrees. Another info, the degree measure of a circle is 180. Why, ma'am? Because the full circle is 360. If we are looking for the semicircle, it is the half of it. So what is the half of 360? It is 180 degrees. Question so far?
None, ma'am.
Okay, good. So let's now proceed with our 7th slide. On our 7th slide, we're gonna study about the degree measure of central angle and the scribe angle. Ayoko na ng green. Sawa na ako. Ayan. Ay, hindi makikita. White, white tayo dito sa solving. Okay. So, we are now added inscribed angle. A central angle is an angle formed by two radii with the vertex at the center of the circle. Yes, Angel? Okay. So for our inscribed angle, for our central angle, it is also equal to the intercepted angle. Ma'am, ano nga po ulit yung central angle? Ang central angle is the angle that touches the central point of the circle. Hindi kita. Gawin natin red. Ayan. So, ito yung central point. Na-touch siya. Yun yung naging vertex niya. It is considered as the central angle. In the diagram at the right, angle AOB is the central angle with the intercepted minor arc AB, which is 80 degrees. Okay. Note, the term intercepted arc refers to an arc that cut off or lying between the sides of the specified angle. So in this given example okay na tayo diyan. So let's now proceed with the inscribed angle. Ang difference nila ng central at ng inscribed angle, ang central angle na touch at ang vertex niya ay on the central point. On the inscribed angle, ang vertex niya ay nasa edge ng circle. Yung vertex niya ay nasa edge ng circle or on the edge of the circle. Inscribed angle, the formula would be 1/2 of the intercepted arc. So, in this case, dito, equal lang sila. Equal yung central angle sa intercepted arc. So, kung ang central na angle natin kung ang intercepted arc natin ay 80 degrees, therefore, the central angle is also equal to 80 degrees. In this case, it is half of the intercepted angle. So, if AC is equal to 80 degrees, your intercepted angle would be what, Marco? Hello, Marco? Andiyan ba? Half of 80. Yes, Hans.
40, ma'am.
40 degrees. Good. Nakukuha ba yon? On how to compare
Hello po, ma'am.
intercepted angle to central angle or intercepted angle to inscribed angle. So in central angle, just to sum it up, central angle is equal to intercepted angle. And on this case, inscribed angle is equal to intercepted angle. Okay? Alagyan natin itong S para ito yung inscribed. And is half of the intercepted angle. Question with our slide 6. Hello? None. Okay. Next, on our slide 7 and slide 8, it is very easy and it is the only part that you will answer on your module. And now we will answer it on our online class. Okay. Just tell me what's your answer. I will just call you and Ma'am Diane will write it on our Jamboard. A radius is a chord. All you need to do is just to answer always true, sometimes true, or never true. A radius, hey, Sino po yung gumagalaw? Gusto ata sagutan lahat. Okay, kidding aside, let's now proceed. Ikaw yata yun, Angel, ha? Giggle mo ako, ha? Papakagat kita kay
Hindi po,
Kali.
ma'am.
Hindi ba? Okay. So, for the radius, a radius is a chord. Always true, never true, or sometimes true? Angel.
Never true, ma'am.
Okay, never true. Very good. Ma'am, why? Ma'am, bakit po? Kasi ang radius, from the central point to edge of the circle. And then the chord is from to edge of the circle. How about this one? A chord can be equal to radius. Yes or no? Always true, sometimes true, never true. Marco. Wala atang mic si Marco. Hans. A chord can be equal to a radius. Hello? Hans. Okay, Januel Mala. Just type in your answer kung wala kang mic. A chord can be equal to a radius. Yes, Januel? Always true ba? Biel? Biel? Sometimes? Nalito na ala. Yes.
Never true, ma'am.
Never talaga. Never talaga yun, Biel. Tama. Hans, tama. Never true. A chord, this is the sample of the chord. And this is the sample of the radius. How come they will be equal if one definition of the radius is it touches the central point, and the example of chord it just um, from end to end, at isa lang naman yung naging equal sa kanya na pwede ring tawaging chord, which is the diameter. So they will never ever be equal. How about number 3? A chord is a diameter. Yes, Biel.
Never true po.
Never true then. Why? A chord is not a diameter, but a diameter can be a chord. Tama ba yun? So, yeah, we can consider it sometimes true. Medyo nalito ako dun na. A chord is a diameter. Ang chord ay diameter. Sometimes true. Yes, we can consider it as sometimes true. Pero hindi naman natin i-close na hindi siya pwedeng maging diameter. Because we can consider diameter as a special chord. How about on number 4? A diameter is larger than a radius. Yes, Hans.
Always true, ma'am.
Okay, good. It is always true. Number 5, a circle has only one center. Hans.
Always true.
Always true. Okay, good. Number 6, an inscribed angle is a central angle. An inscribed angle is a central angle. Yes, Angel.
Never true.
Never True. Gigil ah. Okay. Thank you so much. And that's correct. Because a central angle, the vertex is on the central point. The inscribed angle, the vertex is on the edge of the circle. Number 7, if two segments are equal, then the two segments are both radii. Ano daw? If the two segments are equal, if the two segments are equal, then the two segments are both radii. If the two segments are equal, then okay, got it. If the two segments are equal, then the two segments are both radii. Januel, hindi ko pa naririnig yung correct answer mo. If two segments are equal, so this is the sample of a segment. This one. Ayan, ito. Ayan. This is the segment, yung may violet part. Kung ang dalawang segment ay equal, then the two segment are both radii. Always true ba? Sino Yes, Biel. Sino magde-depend? Magdebatihan natin. Sometimes, never, ever, getting back together. Sometimes, final answer. Okay, ako kasi based on my reading lang, based on my first interpretation, it is never. Let's try to get the point of Januel why it is sometimes. Final answer ka daw eh. Final answer mo na eh, para maging billionaire ka. Yan, kasi sometimes ka pa ha. Hindi, malay naman natin. He got the good point. Go! What's your answer? O magne-never ka na lang din. Never mind na lang. Okay. So, the answer is never true. Why? Because a segment is like this. And it does not touch the middle line or the central point. And the given situation, the two segments are both radii. Yung segments daw ba na to ay magiging radii din or pwedeng tawagin na radii? Of course, it will be never true. How about number 8? Vertex of an inscribed angle lies somewhere on the circumference. Ano ba yung circumference? Let's search. It is the sum of the circle. Tignan natin. Para lahat tayo ay magkaroon ng hint kung ano ba yung magiging final answer nyo sa inyong circumference of a circle with diameter d. Yeah, of course. Yes, got it. It is the distance around the circle. But it is yeah. So circumference is equal to this formula. So the question is, the vertex of a circle angle lies somewhere on the circumference. Is it always true, sometimes true, or never true? Hello? Sabi dito, ang circumference of a circle is the distance around it. So, meaning, it is the computation. It is the formula on how to, we got the formula here on how to get the circumference of the circle. So, ang tanong, ang vertex daw ba ng inscribed angle lies somewhere on the circumference? Possible? Give me your answer. Hello? Sometimes, willing? Anong willing? I'll take the risk. Always, ma'am. So, the possible answer is sometimes true. Ma'am, why? Because we can conclude that if we come up with our final answer or with our circumference, because some of the time, the given will be our guide to know if the given angle or the inscribed angle is lies on the edge of the circle, meaning kailangan niyo muna makuha yung circumference para ma para ma conclude na nakalay ba yung vertex ng inscribed angle doon sa circumference. So, it can be sometimes true. Number 9. Two chords form a central angle. Two chords. Two chords form a central angle. Possible? True, always true, sometimes true, never true. John Welmala, give me your answer. Tinatype mo pa lang, alam ko na ayaw mong sumagot. Ang easy lang nito nung number 9 ha. Two chords form a central angle. Ito yung central angle. Ha?
Neither.
Neither? Okay, good. Never. Neither ba? Sagot mo? Never. Okay. Puro
Easy,
sagot.
ma'am.
Okay, puro mali ang sagot niya. Okay lang. Minsan talaga nagkakamali tayo, hindi tayo laging tama. Okay. Next. For our last number, a minor arc measures 180 degrees. Yes. Hans.
Never, ma'am.
true. Because the one that measures 180 degrees is the semicircle. Kaya nga po siya minor, kailangan mas maliit siya sa
Maliit siya.
180.
Major.
Mas maliit siya sa major. Okay, good. So, this is your answer on Let Us Practice part of your module. You can do screens yet. Para may sagot na kayo. Next, for our last one, we should answer and solve for the unknowns. Okay natin. Hindi, okay lang. Sige, okay lang pala yan. For number 1, kahit ano lang, without computation, masasagot nyo to eh. Number 1, what is the answer? Pangalan nito? Angel. Sino yung nagtaas?
140.
Huh? We're looking for the value of x, nak. Angel. Angel. Solve for the unknowns. Angel. Hello.
Ano, ma'am?
120 degrees, ma'am.
120 degrees. Very good. Because it is equal, this angle, the central angle is equal to the arc given. Right? Yun yung nasa slide. Ito. Ayan. Nasa slide number, ito. Central angle is equal to the intercepted angle or the arc. So, meaning, 120 degrees to, the arc or the x here is also 120 degrees. How about number 2? Who wants to answer? Yes, Hans. Anong 120? Anong 90, Angel Mala? Yes, Giel Katipon.
60 degrees po, ma'am.
60 degrees. So, let's see.
60, ma'am.
We're looking about the inscribed
60.
here. So, it is in the inscribed angle is half of it. So, ito yung given natin.
60,
So,
ma'am.
it
60.
would be times 2. So, we got here 60 degrees. Because the inscribed angle is 30 degrees, therefore, the arc angle is 60 degrees because the arc angle, the arc side of it or the intercepted angle is half of the intercepted, is half of the inscribed angle. For number 3, how to answer number 3? Na, yung ano muna, yung y. So, dito x to x. X. So, in our y, in number 3, what is it? 38 daw yung, okay, 38 degrees din.
38,
Kasi
ma'am.
38 degrees yung central angle. How about in our letter X? It is a half circle, semicircle. What would it be? Hello? What is the value of a semicircle?
180 degrees.
180 degrees. So what you need to do, Angel? Plus 36 or minus 36?
Minus po.
Okay. Okay. So what is the
Minus.
answer, Biel?
142 degrees po.
142 degrees. So if you are looking for it, it is equal to 140 degrees. Ay, 5 pala to. Ay, 5. Oh nga, 5 pala, sorry. 1.
144.
Hindi. Mali ako ng numbering. Yun. Ay, 44 pala, sorry. Mali rin ako ng number. Baka malito kayo sa pagsasagot niyo. Ayusin ni ma'am yung number. So, this is number 3 and this is number 5. Number 3 and number 5. For number 2, what is the answer, Biel? What is the answer, Biel? Ay, sorry. What is the answer, Januel? On number, okay. Yun! May natawa din. Galing-galing. So, for number 2, it is 90 degrees. Why? Because this symbol
Right angle.
indicates right angle and right angle is automatically equal to 90 degrees.
90.
Okay. For number 4, what is the value of x here? How to answer it?
Ay, ma'am.
Yes.
Yung sa number ba yun? Number 5 po.
Opo.
142 degrees pala, ma'am. Kasi 38
38.
degrees
Okay.
po yung...
So, mali si ma'am ng sulat. Okay, thank you for that. So, this is 38 and this is 142. So, 38 and 42. Okay. So, for the last number, I will let you answer it on your own para hindi naman binigay ni ma'am lahat. So, you will answer number 4 and number 6 on your own. So, before we end our stream, let's have some review on what we discussed this afternoon, this whole session, so that you can watch it on my YouTube channel. Support nyo naman si ma'am. Panoorin nyo naman yung mga videos natin para makita nyo naman kung tama ba yung mga recitations nyo. Ayan. So, for our slide 1, it is our topic. For our slide 2, our let us review. Slide 3, what we watched a while ago on YouTube. For our slide 4, it is about on how to sum up the central angle. For our slide 5, it is about the minor and major arc. For our slide 6, it is about the central angle and inscribed angle. And 7 and 8, our activity on this learning activity sheet. Now, I want you all to open your mic one by one for you to be able to share what you have learned or giving some insights of what we discussed this afternoon. Hans, open your mic and share something what you have learned this afternoon. Any points, kahit anong point lang, point of view mo, POV mo na laban ngayong hapon. Yes, Angel.
Parts of a circle, ma'am.
Okay, parts of the circle. Thank you for that. How about you, Hans? Nag-open ka na ng mic, nahiya ka pa. Ayan na. Open mic. Yes, Hans. Okay, how about Marco?
Hello po ma'am.
Yes?
Narinig ba ako?
Yes.
About relations of chords, arcs, central angles, and inscribed angles.
Oh, yan. Nilahat mo na ha. Thank you so much for that, Marco. How about you, Janwell Mala? Hindi mo na naman alam ang tanong ni ma'am. Nag-ano ka ata nagka-counter-strike ka ata habang nagka-class tayo eh. Go ahead. There you go. What you have learned? Give us some insights, Janwell. Parts of the circle as well as with the angel, different types of angles, the inside, what different types inside the angle. Okay, thank you so inside the circle. Thank you so much for your answer. Yel.
Sum of central angles po.
Okay, the sum of the central angle. And lastly, wala na po si Han. So siguro namatay na ang kanyang cellphone or kung ano man yung 3% na gamit niya. So, any question before I end the stream? Press 1 kung wala na. Okay, I will now stop our recordings. Pero wala muna pong aalis.